It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing.
And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, the very solid Thomas Partey is someone who ticks all the boxes for a top-quality deep-lying midfielder. For me, he's a destroyer and creator all in one.
On Nautovic! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Austria make the perfect start. They are already ahead. And it's Ayew. Sulemana. Oh, he's found support out wide. Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Partey. Salisu. Kudus. Oh, it's a great ball here. And Ayew! And it's come back out to him. He scores! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now that's well seen too. That's really well manoeuvred. Baumgartner. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Salisu. Partey. Baumgartner. Oh, that's a face. Oh, Nautovic! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Moved on forwards. Good play on the left-hand side here. He has found a way through. Ayew. Oh, such a clever touch.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Lima. Baumgartner. And it's played forward. Sulemana. Kudus. Kudus! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Odoi does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Ayew. That's a fabulous, real chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Tries to get it clear. And it's Kudus. Oh, it's come loose. That is good strength. And here's Ayew. Kudus. Cleared without complication. Partey. Cuts out the pass. Oh, super find. Now it's on. And Arnautovic! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Arnautovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Baumgartner. Schlager. Sabitzer. Very nicely done. Can he deliver? Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. Having a shot! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Odoi shifted upfield. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Schlager. Now it's Sabitzer. Oh, that's neat. Delivered across. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Over to the left. Do have a chance to counter here. Out to the right. And here's Ayew. Sulemana. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Arnautovic. Arnautovic! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Been knocked clear. Ayew wins the duel this time. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Sabitzer. Driving on, a real charge here. So who's he picking out? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's found a way through. And he has has slightly undercooked that one.
Ghana clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Aim forwards. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Sabitzer. Schlager. Now it's Sabitzer. Now it's Schlager. Oh, that's nice. Looking for a decent ball in. Baumgartner. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Baumgartner. Now, what about a counter-attack? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he's running through. Partey, gently done. And it's gone back to the keeper. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Danso gets over and intercepts. Nicely intercepted. Otoy. Kudus. Pinged towards the front line. Lovely bit of skill. Can he latch on to this? What a throw in. Lima shifted upfield. He's got away. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Well, that is a good challenge from him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's really well manoeuvred. Schlager. Played down the flank. Baumgartner. And here's Arnautovic. It's run loose here. And he's there to clear it. Austria have reclaimed it. Baumgartner. Schlager. And they've got Reed. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Otoy. Semenyo. Ghana going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Otoy goes forward. Lima. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Otoy. Oh, this looks sharp. Kudus. And it's played forward. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Arnautovic. Spread out to the left. Sabitzer. Good spread. Now it's Lima. Salisu. Jiku. Kudus. Jiku. Kudus. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he cuts out the supply. Aim forwards. It's a good foot in there. Jiku. Otoy. Jiku. Otoy. Baumgartner. Lovely feet. Schlager. Baumgartner. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Partey. Sulemana. That is lovely. He's in plenty of space here. Shot goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Lienhardt clears it away. A chance to play it in. Oh, nice touch. Kudus. And here's Ayew. Out to the left it goes. Gets it away. Partey. Tries a shot! Split-second reaction.
Partey is offering a right smile there.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Shapes to shoot! And the ball's come loose here. Sulemana. Now it's Partey. That'll be a throw-in. Now it's Partey. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Sulemana. And it's Kudus. Proves too strong. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Lima. Danso. Schlager. Schlager. Now it's Sabitzer. Produces a cross. Played it again. Diving header! And that has been clubbed away. Baumgartner. And here's Miltovic! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Sabitzer goes short. Hit into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Back into the middle. Baumgartner. Schlager. Oh, that's a nice ball. And he's there to clear it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And so we're off again. Partey. Sulemana. Sulemana. Well timed, excellent interception. It's a mighty effort! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Now it's Sabitzer. Now it's on Nautovic. Spread out to the left. Schlager. That has found him in acres of space. Oh, he's in! Cross from... Up he goes! They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
That has been cut short. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Salisu. Jiku. Moved on forwards. Kudus. Over to the left. Partey, gently done. Sulemana. And they can count. And the shot! Straight at the keeper.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Arnautovic laid out to the left flank. Jiku. Partey. Played towards the front line. Sulemana. Sulemana. Partey. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Keeper gets his hands on it. Looking here to chip it through. That's going to go a long way. Salisu. Jiku. And it's played forward. And he's managed to get free. Semenyo.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's got to be in here! Arnautovic. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And here's Kudus. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And he can't get it over the wall. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kudus. And here's Ayew. And it's Ayew. And Arnautovic under intense pressure.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Succumbs to the pressure. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Partey. Great work on the overlap. Oh, sweet feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Kudus. Kudus! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Partey with the short one. That is a brilliant interception. And it's Kudus. So what can they make of this? Partey. Now it's Ayew. Kudus knocks it out wide. Sulemana. Lienhardt gets good distance on it. Sulemana. Kudus. Sulemana. Oh, what takes a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
They've played it short. Now that's a fine challenge. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Jiku. Kudus. Partey, aim forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Sabitzer. Baumgartner. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Great defending, strong and determined. Kudus shifted upfield, played out to the right. Semenyo in acres of space out wide. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Lienhardt. Leimer. Baumgartner. Arnautovic played with finesse. Caught offside that time. Lima, gently done. Caresses it through. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Played back to the goalkeeper. Lienhardt. Schlager. And that's really well manoeuvred. Arnautovic spread out to the left. Sabitzer. Cross from Sabitzer. No way through, so... Chance, surely! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Semenyo is there, and he can get that clear. Moved on forwards. And that has been cleared. Now it's Ayew, and now the breakaway. Sabitzer. Odoi is the guilty party there. Danso. And it's Lima. That's tidy. Baumgartner. And here's Arnautovic. That's very neat. Brilliantly cut out. Kudus. Aim forwards. Kudus. And he's heaved it away. That's a nicely weighted pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's Kudus. Kudus, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, it shoots! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Lienhardt getting this one clear. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Showing good feet.
Ghana clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And here's Ayew. Played out wide. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence.
Ghana really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Lima. Some good work on the right flank here. Calmly anticipates.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Kudus, just threatening Sulemana! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Lima. It'll be a throw-in. And he's straight offside. Disappointed with that. Danso. Linhart. Danso. Sulemana. Sulemana! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Semenyo did well there. He was onto it in a trice.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Ghana go into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Sulemana. Nice control. Austria are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Linhart tries to clear. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Linhart attempts a clearance. That's good play. There are a few waiting for it. Kudus. Sulemana. And here's Kudus. Sulemana.
Ghana surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Vicious ball here. Linhart cuts it out. Danso. Just 5 minutes left.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Partey. Salisu. Jiku. Salisu. Partey. Kudus. Crunching tackle. Schlager. Sabitzer. He's in space and looking for options. And it's hoisted clear. He is just caressing the ball. Nice physical challenge.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Danso. Schlager. Danso. And it's played forward. And here's Arnautovic. Out to the left it goes. Sabitzer. And that is a little undercooked. Lima. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, it's played into the area. Austria making consecutive changes here. Alaba played over towards the opposite flank. Lima. That's really well manoeuvred. He's in plenty of space here. And it's Lima. Showing good feet. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Oh, that's neat. So time is nearly up. One final twist. Big chance! Oh, no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking...
It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So